You talked a little bit about what to expect on this map, Merc. And honestly, I'm excited to get this one officially underway. They've been teasing us, but finally, as you said, everyone here.
Their mac and cheese finished, they're ready.
Mac and cheese, is that the dinner of champions, John?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Don't want to get sluggish, as long as you don't put mayo on it. Actually, no, mayo on mac and cheese, that'd be disgusting.
All right, well, let's move on. I mean, St. Marie Dumont, really what we've seen, even the games we've casted, it's really been about, games that have teams that have been able to lock down parking lot and winery, but also teams who have been able to negate hill time when you have those early spawns. So here we go, OpTic Gaming off to a hot start. Karma picking up that first kill allows him to go down, and there's a team kill early on for Echo Fox. So definitely not a good start for them, but still no time for either team. Okay. And, well, that's an accident. It's still 0-0, and Echo Fox actually able to pick up that early time.
I respect what Karma did there. You know, he said Echo Fox made a team kill. I'll shoot Scump in the head as well. We'll even things out at the beginning there. Yep. And it will be Echo Fox ultimately to get a little bit of time.
Bad Boy Milkshake there left the game. He was making me a little nervous. Thank you, Bad Boy Milkshake, for not interrupting this game. But
I was waiting for him to spawn in and get a full piece in the hill. Oh, dearie me. But as you can see, look at the top left of your screen, the mini-map. OpTic Gaming currently controlling the spawns, but they need to be careful here, because if Echo Fox do push through quick enough, they may be able to just kind of manipulate a couple of the late OpTic Gaming spawns that come through. You see OpTic Gaming watching their kill cams.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think they're going to pop before that hill. That was a long time. Yeah, that was, I mean, they died at around 7 seconds, so there was only 1 second left in that hill, and that forced them out, but Echo Fox do a great job. Not only did they get rotations here, well, maybe, as Formal picks up 2, make that 3, so that's a great job out of Formal and Scump to lock down this hill. But they also have 39 seconds already.
That is true. Formal does wonders there, but I guess in those situations, just to briefly talk about what happened there, because you saw OpTic Gaming there holding their kill cams. Does Formal need to challenge that gunfight quicker, secure the spawns, or do you have to wait?
Yeah, I think they just died too early. I think it was on his teammates dying too early. It was a great job by Echo Fox to push when they needed to. But so far, this hill, Winery Hill, this is what you want if you're Scump. Push up so far. Look where Echo Fox spawns when he's all the way out there in that field. There's no way for them to contest. You have Formal working on streaks. You have Scump working on streaks. These two men, both with PPSH, is such a dangerous duo. That's going to be about 52 seconds for OpTic Gaming off that Winery Hill.
Yes, and Scump and Formal both now.
Well, 49. He made me look dumb because he got off of it.
You were close enough.
Yep.
We'll give it you. But here you can obviously see OpTic Gaming starting to collapse a little bit here on this hard point. That's a free win for Krim. He finds 1. Karma falls as well. Still, Scump and Formal alive, working on those streaks. Formal was able to find his fighter pilot. Now Scump right in the back. Will he find the pick? No, he won't. And those 2 kills that come through are going to be huge there for Echo Fox.
Yeah, but Echo Fox just trying to buy time. There's 2 players left, but the other 2 did spawn up. That's Assault and Faceno, but Karma playing so well right now. Everybody on OpTic doing such a good job, but there is still an Echo Fox lead. But this is where they can start to separate that. This is where you want to be if you're Karma. Pushed up as far as possible. Not allowing Echo Fox to get nades off. But with 16 seconds left, you can see Echo Fox already starting that rotation.
We'll keep our eye on Karma as well as he works towards his first streak. Currently, though, it's going to be Assault from Echo Fox on your screens. Echo Fox down 72-55. And growing, but it is going to be Echo Fox that should have the early time here on the final hard point of the first rotation, unless Karma has something to do about it, and Assault turns around and gets the bayonet.
Yeah, and obviously Assault at one point was 0-5, so not the best start, but he's starting to bring it back 5-8. Faceno starting to get some kills, but there is a fighter pilot from Formal, and that is so dangerous on this lookout post hill. So a great job by OpTic. Once you get those streaks, that just allows you to gain so much time and really break the setups. But Faceno right back to the middle. Saints picks up 2. Another guy we haven't talked most about, but this guy has so much talent as he takes 3 of OpTic Gaming down.
And that was really interesting because you have Formal using his streak.
Yeah.
He pops the fighter pilot, he gets the kills, OpTic Gaming in control. Echo Fox first attempt, break the hill. And that's exactly why we're having these close games. And that seems to be a little bit of OpTic Gaming struggles from what we've seen so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is when you're using that streak, none of your teammates were too close. There might have been one of them. So that allows Echo Fox time to spawn up and really challenge that hill. But, well, Fort Hill's down, and we're going to start a new rotation back in this restaurant. OpTic Gaming with a 5-point lead, but Echo Fox have control of restaurant. And as we've seen before, you can get a lot of time off this hill if you set up correctly. Saints doing a good job. Pushed out towards field. Crim6 didn't expect that. Assault just trying to hold the top. And Karma pushes in. He's able to pick up a couple. Formal there to help him out. Assault just trying to buy time for his teammates.
Yeah, now they know Assaults are going to be up here. Are they going to go straight for the challenge? OpTic Gaming just swarming inside the hill. Assault, 2 players to the left. Is he going to find the first? Yes, he will. Pre-fires for the second. He's careful.
He's 1 kill off streaks.
So close, but importantly to note here, 23 seconds left. Echo Fox still with a favorable spawns. OpTic Gaming, they need to get control of the hill, but they also need to push out here and slay.
Yeah, they certainly do. As OpTic, you can see number 8, that's Formal. He's starting to push around. This is a big gunfight. Formal versus Faceno. Faceno wins that one. That should lock spawns down on Winery Hill for Echo Fox, so a great one-on-one win. Aqua still locking some hill time down, so that's pretty solid, but OpTic Gaming still with a 14-point lead.
And it's worth mentioning there, where Echo Fox did so well on that hill was just contest.
Yeah.
Right towards the very end, just keep putting a body in there. They had the spawns, they knew they could afford to do so. And now, as we go over to Winery, they should be able to just chip away at OpTic's lead. This is a back and forth game. 1-11, we're all tied. Now Echo Fox surely will go into the lead.
Yeah, but 2 of Echo Fox were actually just watching the back, so that allows OpTic to push up and contest this hill, but a great job by Aqua, mantling that barrel. And Viceno's just trying to get pushed out. Again, when we see teams get a ton of time, it's when they're able to push out, but OpTic responding very, very well. Karma and Crim6, Karma picking up 2 with that wall bang, and this will allow OpTic to get in here, and this is what we've talked about when we loaded this map up. Teams who are able to do that and negate that time, they're typically the ones who win, but a great response out of Echo Fox, but with 12 seconds left, OpTic already set up at parking lot.
Yeah, and this is a fantastic setup. You look at the way the green arrows were set up perfectly across the map. One does ultimately fall, but should be good to come off spawn. It's going to be Formal. He's just taking extra time, waiting for the hill to pop, then goes for the spawn. That was actually perfect timing.
Yeah, that's a Coach Teep right there. Shout out to Coach Teep. He definitely helped them out with that, because, again, the past couple of games, you're just spamming respawn.
Yeah. You want to be in the action as quickly as possible, but you know, especially a rotation like that from second to third on St. Marie Dumont, we've seen how influential and how impactful it can be, locking down that rotation. And OpTic do a good job still controlling the spawns, but again, it's Echo Fox actually in the hill, picking up that time, and Assault gets himself a double for his efforts.
Yeah, so Echo Fox did a 2-2 split. They hit 2 in front of the hill, 2 in front of the house. Scump, though, was able to get pick up 3. But most of his teammates went down. That allowed Echo Fox to get control of the hill. Assault, as you saw, was on a 4 spree in the hill, so he's 100 points off those streaks. And Echo Fox doing a great job locking this one down.
And this is now a lot of good scrap time you're essentially going to pick up here, your Echo Fox. You're going to finish this at about 179. You have Aqua 1 off streaks, I believe, still. Oh, sorry, Assault 1 off streaks.
And this is the key guy right here. So Assault's still 1 off streaks, but Faceno is the key guy. If he's able to get a kill, he's just going to interrupt this setup. But a great job by, I believe that was Formal, to just stay alive. If he goes down there, no one on OpTic is in the hill. Nobody's even close to it. So he does a good job staying alive. Crim6 flanks this back barn. Full setup now for OpTic, and this is exactly where you want to be if you're Scum.
An important Assault dies. Didn't get those streaks. The flank came in at the perfect time. OpTic Gaming controlling. Look out now. Can they chip away at Echo Fox's lead? 33 seconds still to come. Saints pushing through mid-map.
We gotta watch. I believe it's number 2, Assault. He got a split spawn. Karma trying to find him, but he does slip through. He does get that kill on Crim6, so that won't allow OpTic to pick up much time. Now we have a little bit of a standoff. Scump pushing through the middle street, able to pick up Saints. Now this should be 15 seconds for OpTic, but Echo Fox are going to look towards that restaurant. This is going to be about an 8-point lead. Such a back and forth game.
And you mentioned split spawns. Crim got a split spawn as well, and he actually did fall. Aqua was able to clean him up, and if Crim was able to stay alive, things may have gone a little bit different.
Yeah, and while we reset here, I want to look at the scoreboard. Aqua 27-17. This is the potential of this guy. He loves playing in these big matches against the best teams in the world, having an absolute dominant performance. But here we go as we reset. Assault just trying to stay alive, but a lot of nades coming in. Assault versus Aqua, or versus Scump. You know, he wins that one. Echo Fox have control.
And OpTic again getting a little unlucky there with the spawn. They were slow and methodical on that first break. They controlled the spawns, now spawning out. Aqua doing a good job of just staying alive. Now this is important to note. Assault gets himself 2 streaks, working on full streaks. Crim jumps through the window, nicely played. 750 out of 850. Assault's feeling himself, and that's a fully streaked out player right there for center. Tries to track back. If he gets this kill, potentially Echo Fox could have extended that lead even further. But Assault with streaks doesn't want to necessarily use them just yet, because he knows this is just a 1v1.
Now let's watch where Aqua spawns. Because of where Formal is, Aqua actually spawns out. So Formal, because he's in Winery already, he forces 2 players of Echo Fox to spawn out as those kills happen. So a great job. Now OpTic need to sniff out these 2 in the back, but Assault continues to win one-on-one. He's going to call down that glide bomb. That negates time for OpTic. They're not earning time right now. He still picks up Formal. But again, Crim6 is picking up some kills, so they're doing a great job negating those streaks.
Just one streak gone, of course, still an artillery barrage and a fighter pilot for Assault. But OpTic Gaming fighting on the back foot here, doing a phenomenal job of holding this hill. Here comes the artillery barrage. Is that going to do enough to get him off? 28 seconds left.
Ben. I don't like that play. I mean, I guess they're gonna not allow them to earn time, but it's one of those things where you can invest more in a winery, get the scrap time, and then call down the potential artillery as they're shutting up for parking lot. But, you know, parking lot has been a great hill for Echo Fox, so let's see if they're able to hold.
Assault spawns out. Assault just spawned out. They're all spawning out.
Yeah, and Crim still has the fighter pilot. So let's go back to Crim really quick. I imagine he's going to call this. Yeah, he's going to call this because his teammates are pushed up. And if he calls this, he might be able to catch those two spawners as well. This is very dangerous for Echo Fox, and there we go. That's why I didn't like that play, Ben. That's why I didn't like the artillery down. Crim6 still had the fighter pilot, picks up 4.
Assault has to respond with hits. Surely, yep. In it comes. The fighter pilot now for Echo Fox, but OpTic Gaming at 218 to 206. Assault picks up 2. Saints with 1 as well. Hill broken. Now can Echo Fox hold on? 35 seconds left. They're about to take the lead.
Yeah, this is a big set of gunfights because this is going to control who spawns. Look at where Assault spawns so far away. Alongside Aqua now, 2v3 for the Echo Fox members. They're doing a great job. The big thing is if this does go to OpTic's control, they won't win off this hill. They'll be very close, around 240 points, but you can already see Echo Fox on the left side of your screen starting to set up towards this lookout post.
Yeah, really not much they can do. They don't want to necessarily push. They need to make sure that they don't push Crim. Crim is so close to streaks. He's on a 6 streak and in the hill. For a minute there, it looked like number 2, I believe that was Assault. It looked like he was
no
pushing.
streaks either, so Crim's the closest one, so a huge set of gunfights. Wow, almost stays alive, but gets taken out by his teammate Formal. Just going to try and contest. That's a huge one-on-one win. Viceno now has to pop up. That allows OpTic to really push up, but huge kills out of Viceno and Assault. It's going to just try and contest. Viceno doing a great job staying alive.
And again, no streaks for Karma there. He does fall. We're about to have a tied game. 242-34. Echo Fox still in the hill. The nades come through. Saints falls. Now it's time for Assault. Picks up a big double, but Karma's still lying underneath Assault. It gets actually taken down there as well.
They need to try and push up. Yeah, great job out of Aqua to try and push up. He has to try and cut off OpTic Gaming. Just trying to make sure they don't push up, but Assault actually nades him. He nades his teammate. That's bad communication from Echo Fox. There's still 18 seconds left. OpTic Gaming, they're going to win off this hill.
Oh, the nades come flying through again, though. It isn't over just yet. The kills Crim. Can he find the second? Yes, he can. He shuts down Aqua, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be GG in map 1. It got a little chaotic, and there was a couple of mistakes which came in there, especially from Echo Fox. I mean, you talk about that streak uses the artillery barrage. I'm sure they could go back and, you know, have a shot at that. Yes, you denied time.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you still had a favorable spawn. You could have gone for one more.